Hello to everybody catching the replay. I don't think I have anybody on here live just yet. Excuse me. Just waiting for people to get the notification that I am here and I am live. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you're here, say hello. We would love to chat with you. Well, I would love to chat with you while I'm crafting. So, yeah. Hello, hello. Hello. Welcome, welcome. This project was pretty simple. I did include an instruction sheet that you should have received when you picked up your Take and Make. So a lot of people will be able to just follow the instruction sheet and kind of figure it out. I did kind of briefly explain to people how to do this when they showed up at the hop. So I'm pretty sure that there may not be very many people joining me tonight, but I will tell you something that is worth noting, and that is that the stencil, we had some leftovers, and so they are for sale in the shop. They are retailing for $7.49, and these are original. They are one of a kind and will not be created again. So if you want your hands on these, you better grab them while you can. It's a pretty nifty little stencil. You can get all kinds of looks from it. And if you go to the website, I'll post a link to where I have it on my website. You can see some of the other samples. I didn't pull them out. I'm kind of, tomorrow we start classes again. So I am trying to prep for classes for tomorrow. I don't have a whole lot left. Thanks to all my helpers. I have very little left, but I have a big mess to clean up in here and get ready for it. So I just have one thing that has to be die cut, and then the kits just have to be put together. So I am very thankful that we don't have a lot left to do. So thank you, Krista. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. And my husband, John, good grief, how could I forget him? He also helped me today with some stuff. So yes, thank you, Krista. Thank you, Lori. And thank you, John. Well, it says I'm connected to Facebook, but it doesn't look like anybody is here for comments. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to go ahead and start the project. This is very easy, super simple. We're going to create this background here. That's really ultimately the point of the project, is for you to use your stencil. So I have my waffle flower mat here, and I have the stencil mat and the waffle flower 8.5 by 8.5 grip mat I also have as well. And it fits nicely right here. I didn't get anything on that. We'll see, won't we? So you should put all your parts and pieces to your kit. Step 1 tells you to go ahead and ink up your card front, which is what we will do. So your card, hi Rose, hello, how are you today? It's so nice to meet you. I'm so glad you joined. So your card front is what you'll need first. That's step number 1. And you're going to pull it out. I'm going to do mine different than what the picture shows or what this Take and Make demonstrated. Just to give you guys an idea, you can use any ink color you want. I have actually, we're going to do rainbow. So I am pulling out Saltwater Taffy, Squeezed Lemonade, and Salvaged Patina. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start with Saltwater Taffy, and we're going to create a rainbow effect with this. So here we go. I grabbed these. I should have grabbed some bigger brushes, so forgive me, folks. Oh, You are so welcome. I'm so glad that you enjoyed that. And thank you for your wonderful review. That was so sweet of you. I appreciate that very much. So we're going to get, and I'm sorry about the table shaking. We're just going to be straight up here. It's, I don't know why my feet on this table are not grounded. We usually take care of that around here. So I'm just inking up to get my background, and I'm just doing that with you to just kind of show you that there's no intimidation here. You just ink, ink, ink. So we're going to start with, did I say saltwater taffy? Is that what we got saltwater taffy. So we'll start with that, and then we'll move into, it's kind of an orangey pink. So I don't know how my squeezed lemonade is going to turn out, but we shall see. So one of the things I kind of talked to people about while they were here was to use a use an ink that, well, on the second layer when we do the leaves, not to use, and I suppose you could, let's see, where am I at here? I just realized I did not grab, do I have my baby wipes over there? 1 second, folks, while I go grab a baby wipe so I can clean up. You can use oxides with this, you most definitely can, but just be careful because those are pigment and they will take a little longer to dry. But you're welcome to use whatever inks you like. Just an FYI, those do take longer to dry. So I just want to make sure I get my surface clean before I go moving into another color. All right, so now this will go faster. I have a bigger brush. So now I'm going with squeezed lemonade. These are regular distress inks. These are not oxides. So I'm just coming in here and blending the two together. And sometimes it takes a little bit back and forth with the colors before you can get the blend that you want to achieve. So we're going to put on the Salvaged Patina. It's going to create a green. And the blend between the Saltwater Taffy and the squeezed lemonade is going to give us a little orangey color. And so I am going to go ahead and go back over that just a little because I feel like I didn't get enough. There it is. I can wipe that off. All right. Let's do that just a little more. And basically that is the process of blending your ink colors. But if you don't want to go to all that trouble to blend these colors, you don't have to. You can just take one color and be done. Perfectly up to you. Okay. I think I'm going to go back to my squeezed lemonade just a little bit. I may just do a little bit of this because I want a green. I definitely want some green. So we're going to go down a little bit. And just so you know, for those of you who don't know, if you've never ordered from us online, which is what Rose is talking about, whenever we have leftover things here from anything, if we have extras of, say, I did a crop or mostly a community event. If we have anything left over, like we made extras, like the Shop Hop, I had extras. If we ever have extras left over, we will ship the project to you. And sometimes we even have instruction sheets. Sometimes you might get a project and you're like, what do I do with this? Use your imagination. But that does happen from time to time, that you get something that's like, what am I supposed to do with this? It's just some cardstock and some die cuts, pattern paper. Have fun with it. Go for it. Okay, so here we go. Salvaged Patina. We're going to go for that. And I'm going to end up back up here with some more Saltwater Taffy so that we can actually have some purple on here and get this pretty little blend for a rainbow. I love rainbows. Rainbow colors are beautiful. In nature, they just reflect the beauty of nature, the colors that are found in nature, and I love that. So anyway, and our name is Purple Pinky Promises, and rainbows they represent God's promises. So I love rainbows. They're beautiful. Okay. Now we're gonna just try to go down. So what I'm doing is I'm starting off the mat, but these brushes, these are Altenew brushes. They're beautiful, they're wonderful. I love them. Are you on every, I try really hard to be on every Thursday evening. Last week I couldn't, and the week before I couldn't because we were prepping. Of course we had our shop hop last week, but until 6 p.m. And we were exhausted by the time we were, ready to go. It was too much. So I didn't have a live last week or the week before. The week before I posted I did kind of like what we call a throwback. I posted an old project that some people may not have seen from when we first started up. So I did do that last week. I just reposted an old project. But yes, every Thursday. The problem is that you'll have to watch for the posting to know exactly what time, because stuff goes on here and I don't know exactly what time I'm going to be able to get to it. Sometimes I have to run an errand before I come back and do Facebook Live. So it's anywhere from like 4:30 to 6 o'clock. Rarely am I on at any later than 6. I try to get on here by 6 o'clock. So that is that. So yes, every Thursday, except when I can't. So it is just yours truly. So a one woman show here. All right, I'm gonna go back and try to capture some more yellow for that green and just get that nice little blend that I'm looking for between the two. And I think, so when we put our leaves on the front, I need to take that, I think I need to take that blue off. Hi, Jeannie. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm going to take the blue down just a little bit more. I just realized I probably will want to have the blue down further. And I don't think I need to worry about the yellow so much. Just bring it this way. How are you, Jeannie? Did you recover from the shop hop? I think I'm gonna just take it all the way down here, and maybe a little lighter at the bottom. I'm doing a rainbow color for my card front. I just thought that would be fun. I didn't do it as my sample because I thought it would scare a lot of people to death if I did. They would be like, how in the world did you do that? But if you're inking up, you're just doing the whole thing all the way around. One color. It doesn't have to be, and your ribbon in there is black and white, and so is your cardstock. Your other cardstock is black and white, so it's gonna work just perfectly fine with whatever color you put in there. I thought this would make a really cute little graduation. It could be a, well, it just says hello, so I don't know if that works. I did barely, those ladies are enablers. That's funny. I think most crafty friends are enablers. I think that's about the truth. What's terrible is my husband's an enabler. Ugh. That man, I tell you, sometimes you need that. I don't. Yeah, you do. Get it. Dude, I don't need it. Yeah, you do. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm gonna go back with, what color do I have? Good gravy, Saltwater Taffy. I'm like Dory. And so I'm just gonna come on here to create like, I'm hoping this will work. I'm holding my breath. I'm hoping it will create the purple that I want. We'll see. Whoops, I didn't mean to go that far with it. Oopsie. I don't know if I like that purple. It's not very purpley. Well, it is what it is right now, right? I'm committing to it. Meh. It's okay. I'll go back some more with some Salvaged Patina. Yes, I do know your group. Very familiar with those ladies. And yes, I think we all have the enabling gene. Let's see how we can go. Can we get some more? Maybe I should have started with the, I don't know. It's okay. It's not horrid. It's not wow either. I like these colors. Maybe I should have just stuck to those. I don't know. Maybe I should have started with the Saltwater Taffy. I think that could have been the issue. Boo. Now, take this over here. Let's get this in here a little darker. I'm just gonna really dig and dig and dig to get it more purpley. I'm making it worse, I think. I don't know. It's okay. Nothing to write home about. I need some Salvaged Patina though. Listen to me. All right, once I take those leaves over it, I think it'll all just kind of blend together and be just fine. Okay, ready for the stencil? That's what you're here for, right? So that part is easy. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. I have to tell myself it'll be fine to let it go, because once I put the stencil on it. So the stenciling part is fairly easy. All you need to do is just put your stencil over it to where you're, so I think, let's see, I think I need to, yep. Because I do believe it's only two, stick my thumb there to just kind of, whoops, nope, that's not where I want to put it. I'm going to put it right here to kind of determine. I will do three parts. There will be 3 parts to this, so I may go off just a little bit here, just off the edge. There we go. Oops. There. Now it's stuck down. So one of the things you're going to definitely want to do, where is my tape? There it is you're definitely going to want to tape this off so that you don't get black ink where you don't want it. So you need to mask it off. Okay? And now we're going to go with black soot. You will have us tomorrow evening. Yes, I will have you tomorrow evening. I'm excited to have you guys here. And this is just regular black soot, and I'm going in with my stencil and inking it up. And we're just gonna put these leaves over this beautiful color. And I just keep going back in until I have achieved the dark color that I want. And that's it. That's all there is to it. How fun is that? Rose, tell us again where you're from. I know East Coast. Is it Massachusetts? Did you get to see the solar eclipse? Did you get to see the full eclipse? We got that a few years back. So that's kind of exciting if you did. I think that's good. I might go one more, just. Yes, did you get to see the eclipse? Okay, I'm gonna pull this stencil up. It sticks really well to the mat. Put that down. Oops, oops, oops. There we go. So now we're going to take this and we're going to put it here. So now, Rose, if you don't have, of course you may not have the stencil, but I think I turned it. I did. I flipped it. So I flipped the stencil, guys, just to let you know. I don't know that that's in your instructions, but the stencil is flipped. You can use any stencil that you want for this process. So here I go again. I'm going to tape this down. And then I'm going to tape it down over here on this side now, so that I don't get, I'm going to mask it off so I don't get that on that image on there. Not totally, but I saw crest. It was amazing. Yeah, it was beautiful. It's great. Now see, we got a full eclipse here was about 7 years ago, Jeannie? Is that about right? I think that's about right. Anywho. So back to the purple. I think if you had a brighter red and a brighter blue, you would get more of a purple blend, which I did not get with those two light colors. And I'm not going to stress over it because these leaves will probably cover a great majority of it and just make it look fine anyway. 2017, that is correct. I believe it was. It was my little grandsons were very my Joshua was just a baby. And Aiden was like 2, 3, I can't remember. He was little. So we made sure that we laid them down for a nap because, you know, I get all stressed out about I think about people who have little kids and I think, oh my goodness, you know, trying to keep them from looking up so they won't damage their eyes. It always is just, to me, it's scary. My heart goes out to all the school teachers that tried to manage that. I just think about them too. I'm like, oh, God bless you. All right, so here we go. There we have it. That's so super pretty. I really like that. We're going to move this up just a little bit. And we're going to get this last bit, and I think I'm going to turn it again so that we can get a very similar, I may just kind of, and you can even turn it a little bit too. I may do that. Yes. Okay, we only need one piece of tape this time. And that is what we'll do. I'm looking through here to make sure I'm not going over anything. I don't think I am. No. Okay. So here we go. Last bit of the stencil. And then it's assembly. And the assembly is really easy. You got all your parts and pieces there, cut and ready for you. And I think that looks good. It's not too bad, being that it's covered up with the leaves. I think it looks just fine. I'm happy with it. So yay! Woo woo woo! Okay. So, let's see. There. I do kind of want to make sure my ink is dry. This is a faster drying ink. There is something on here. Might be a little fuzz from my ink pad. All right, that is done. Clean up. And these mats are wonderful. I love them. They grip really nice. They're fantastic. I'm working on getting them back in stock. I am in communication with Waffle Flour because they were showing that they were in stock on their side, but on the wholesale side, they were showing not purchasable. But I am working with them. So, to get these back. So that is yet to come. I will get them back. The shop hop kind of depleted us. So if you don't have one of these mats, they're fantastic. I love my grip mats. We use them in class a lot too. Okay. I am one of those people that reuses tape. I'm just wiping off the ink from it so we can reuse the tape. All right. I'm not necessarily following my steps here. I don't know what I have next. Let's see, what do I have next on my... Yep, layer your card front. Putting it on, all you gotta do next is put it on your card front here, just like so. And get some glue down. I'm gonna put this at the bottom though. Y'all holler at me if I do it the wrong way. Holler loud, because I'm all the way up here in Platte City. Okay. There we go. Okay. Next, I'm going to take my front of my, I'm going to put this on the front of my card. That's what it says, layered up like shown. Oh, I hope I didn't wait. Oof. It's not too wet. That's why pigment ink is not a great idea. It dries very slow. I mean, you could take your heat tool to it to kind of speed that up. I'm just trying to do this for the sake of being live and moving along. Oh, I glued it on right. What do you know? Yay! Smudge. And let's put our sentiment together. Hello. Just gluing this up. And that is really all there is. The only other thing that might even be challenging is this belly band, but I'll show you how not to be intimidated by it. So we'll put this on the center as best as you can. Your belly band is wide enough and forgiving that if you don't get it perfectly centered, it will be just fine. So here's the hello. You like the hello front? Oh, thank you. Okay. And now I'm going to get this belly band rolling. The key to this is to leave yourself a little bit of wiggle room so it's already scored for you. So just fold it on those score lines and just give yourself some space. Like, don't glue it tight. Give yourself a little bit of room. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue it while it's on here, and I'm giving myself, putting the glue right here, just like so, and just kind of bringing it back a little. Not quite. If you put your glue down first, you can kind of move it, slide it a little. And now you have some room to slide it up and down, like so. Nice and easy. And now we put this on. So you're gonna cut this in half. And really that's to find the halfway point is simple. You're gonna count 5 because there's 10 scallops on here. So we're gonna go count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then right there in that middle part is where we're going to slice it. I'm gonna get my cutter out here and let me count again because my eyes go crossed when I'm looking at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my center point. And there it is. Kind of eyeing it. Can't really see it very well because I'm not very close. I've got it now. I think I have it. And I'm just gonna cut it. Ah, that's pretty good. I think I did get it in half, yep. So if you cut it like that, you're gonna get 2 perfect halves. And now you're gonna flip. So you've cut it in half and now you're flipping it the other way. One more time, flip it the other way. And you're gonna put some dimension on the back side of this. Where's my dimension? These dimension strips, we are going to put these in the shop soon. These are from Spellbinders. Is that too long? It probably is. We'll use that somewhere else. So essentially here and here. Whoops. I just realized I do need to be careful about where that lays on my belly band. So I think we're okay. You don't want to go too far to, well, it's fine. As long as you don't get it on the scallops, you'll be fine. So I think I foolproofed that one. I was just thinking about not adhering it to the card front. No, always too much. I always do that. This piece here. And this piece here. And that's good. Now, it's completely up to you how you do this. Oops. But I've got mine just nose to nose like that. And I think I might actually just pull this off to do this. The one thing that you have to be, this is probably the hardest part of this card, is trying to figure out where does it go. So, and how much further over the edge are you, and yada yada. So I say start with one, eye it. The best thing to do is to put some glue on there so you can have some wiggle room. So you'll start with one, and I put my ribbon on afterwards. Now I'll show you if you all don't want to tie it. I did tie mine and it was a little fussy to tie it, but you can also stick it on there with a glue dot. So So now putting this glue on here is going to give me some wiggle room, because I definitely want some wiggle room. I think if I'm, yep, I think that's good. I think I'm even. I think it's good enough. It's going to be good enough. And now this one is easy to determine because that one's already in place. So you just pop that off. And I always put glue on because if I happen to just put it on crooked, then I can wiggle it a little. This is really good adhesive, double-sided tape, just to let you know. And I did cut this, oh, boo, I'm a little off, but the ribbon will cover it. So I did cut this to where it just kind of lines up with the edges, kind of line up here with your, here and here, it lines up with your scallops, the edge before the scallops start. Okay. So I'm going to show you how I did this, but you can, all you have to do is basically just tie your bow, and you could pop this on with a glue dot. Nobody would even know. Super easy and simple, not necessary to go to all that trouble. But if you like a really nice finished look, I'm going to show you here, and I'm not too bad off. It's not too bad. So I just kind of bend it a little, and I'm going to take, not too sharp. I love this because it's not the edge of this is not too sharp, but I'm just going to kind of thread that through just a little here on the, try to get it on the edge because it will poke through. There, now I have it. So there's that one. And now I'm going to do this one, bring it over, just kind of bend it a little. Pop that one up and through. I may have pulled it too much. I'm just popping it up through that hole. Whoops. Let me leave that in there. And there it is. That simple. Okay. And that actually may have been the hardest part. So tying a bow, just be careful, don't pull it too tight. You don't want to break your circles. I may need a little bit more over here, maybe. Yeah, I need a little more. So I need a little more on that side. And there she is, a little bow, hip hip. Oh, see, let's turn it around this way. Let's do that. How's that? If you get more on one than the other, just turn it around and try it the other way. It is a little fiddly to tie a bow with it like this. That's why I said you can just do it with a glue dot. Some of you are just like, no thank you, I'm doing the glue dot. And now I can just turn this around and voila, we have a bow. Just keep messing with it. Y'all get the gist of it, right? Okay. Now I'm just going to trim my tails. I'll fiddle with it some more to make it look the way I want. But ultimately, that's it. Yay. I am a bow fiddler. I'll fiddle with a bow forever. Some people don't have the patience for it, but I'm kind of particular about the way my bows look. So there it is. Yay! What die set is the label you are using? I will show you that. It's right here, actually. And just to let you know, I have another piece of it. So this is from the Libris dies from Catherine Pooler. And this is the die, and it actually has a coordinating middle part, which is right here. It's attached to a different die because I'm using it on another set. This does not come with it, but this piece does. So yeah, that is that die, and has the oval with it as well. I will post that if you are interested in me posting that. I tried to get my links posted at the end of my life. I try to, sometimes it takes me a day or so, or later in the evening I can get them posted, but there it is. Voila. How fun is that? Yay. So, that is our project for this evening, folks. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, you're so welcome, Rose. And thanks for joining us. Oh, Kim. Hello, Kim. Let's see who else is here that said hello. Anybody else that's here? If you're here, say hi. Thanks for joining me. I so appreciate it. I didn't see that you said hello, Kim. I must have been looking down at my project when you said hello. So hello there. All right. I hope you guys have a great evening. And if you have any questions, you can email me. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate it. Hello, Jennifer. Yeah. And actually, this color, just want to let you guys know that it started to settle. Hi, Terry. Hello. Yay. Thanks, you guys, for joining me. This color, it started to settle into the paper, and it's actually starting to look a lot better. So I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. So be patient. Sometimes it just takes some time for these colors to soak in, and they blend. You just have to be patient. So, yay. All right, guys. Take care and have a blessed rest of your evening and week. And I'll catch you here again next Thursday. Oh, no, actually, guys, next Thursday, next week, my husband is going to be here in the shop. I'm not going to be here. I'm actually going to take a vacay. So I am going on a trip with some friends from work. So I will see you guys the following week. So I will not be here next week. So I might try to do another throwback project to post for you. And so I am taking a vacation. I really am. I'm going to try to take a vacation from everything. So I hope to see you the following week. Yes, I will see you the following week. So take care, guys. Bye-bye.